Hi, welcome to your architectural appointment. Today I'm going to be designing the perfect sanctuary for your mind, made up of several rooms. It's going to be a place that you can escape to anytime you need and designed exactly to your preferences. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to be constructing a couple different rooms, beginning with a room that removes all worry. So when you first enter the sanctuary, you're going to want to go to the room where everything that you've been carrying with you, any kind of worries or heavy thoughts or feelings, is going to be getting washed off of you. Okay, so that room, usually, now of course you can change the preferences, but that room is going to be typically made with a lot of crystal design. But you can also go more traditional and save the crystal walls for the healing room. We can also do a room of pure marble. If you like something smooth and cool, something less stimulating, just to help you fully clear your mind in a very minimalist space, then I would recommend the marble. It's very calming, very cooling, and pairs great with waterfalls and streams. There is going to be water of your choosing in the room in order to facilitate the most cleansing experience for your mind. Something to wash away all of your overthinking, all the things you've been holding on to. Wash that away and also relax you with the soothing sounds of water. So I personally would suggest marble for that space. Okay, does that work? Great. Okay, so if we're good with the marble, I'm going to go ahead and gently sketch that in. Sketch that into the first room of your sanctuary. So we're adding in marble floors, marble ceiling, and marble walls. And we'll do the ivory white marble to keep it extra soothing and not distracting at all. And then, of course, we will have the gentle stream going through the marble walkway. You have the option of stepping into the stream, walking through the gentle calming waters, or walking beside it as you listen to the hypnotic sounds of the waves. You can also put in a couple of small waterfalls. Nothing too grand so it doesn't keep you awake. Just something very tranquil where the water will pour from the waterfalls down into the gentle stream. There we go. Okay, that's looking really good. Once you are cleansed of all the overthinking and all the emotions and baggage you may have carried with you, the next room I would suggest would be the healing room, and that one is best if it's made with crystal walls, such as this. Personally, I like to start with amethyst walls and a selenite ceiling, but we can also add citrine, rose quartz, regular quartz, customized to your preferences and the kind of healing energy you would like to focus on in there. This is just one example. So do you have a preference, or would you prefer to be surprised? Okay. Wonderful. Now, before I sketch the room out, it's also going to have some crystal balls in there. Crystal balls do both heal you and to gently guide you into a state of sleepiness to prepare you for the next room. So these crystal balls, they levitate in the air and they have motion sensors, so they'll never hit you or anything like that. They just move slowly with your body from side to side, gently guiding you into the most healing state and getting you sleepy, sleepy, sleepy along the way. Reminding you that everything's gonna be okay. Reminding you that you are safe and sound, that it's okay to rest and take time for yourself to heal and rejuvenate. I'm going to sketch that room out for you now before we move on to your sleeping quarters and your lucid dream activation chamber. We're going to do the crystal walls. And we'll have them a little bit more jagged like this, so they can bounce and reflect light and create a beautiful sparkle effect. But for the floors and the ceiling, well, the ceiling you tell me, but for the floor, I'm going to make sure it's very smooth and comfortable to walk on barefoot if you wish, okay? So we can have a selenite or perhaps a rose quartz floor put in. But that one's going to be a very smooth, calming texture. And then, what would you like for the ceiling? It can either be like the walls with a bit of texture to create the shimmering light effect, or they can match the smoothness of the floor. There will also be the chandeliers, crystal chandeliers coming from the ceiling, and that actually can pair very nicely with the textured design of the crystal. The light will bounce from one to the other, and the chandeliers are filled with candles, of course, not artificial light. Organic, natural candles. Okay, great. Do you have a preference on the number of chandeliers? I recommend starting with at least 3, but we can add more if you like. Sure, that sounds perfect. Five chandeliers. It's an excellent choice. Okay. Now let's move on to the sleeping chambers. For the bedding, we have a couple options, and you can do either one or a combination. Either one of these that I'm going to show you, or you could do both of them together, or perhaps you have a third option in mind. So the first option is a plush velvet design. Extra soft, cozy, but still maintaining a smooth texture. Another option would be to go in the direction of satin if you want to focus on an extra smooth, cooling texture. And of course, both of these are customizable colors of your choice. These are just the samples. And like I said, you're welcome to pair both of them together for a mix of soft plushness and silky smoothness. If you have some other ideas, something a little less traditional sleep chamber. It's also the room where you can activate lucid dreaming. So keep that in mind. You can use it as a regular sleeping chamber, or you can use it as a lucid travel point. So whatever's going to be the most comfortable for you. We could also do lace, although this is not as popular of a choice, but if you have a preference for that and you find it soothing, a few people do choose the lace as it reminds them of childhood sometimes, and that can be comforting. Comforting is the most important thing in all of this, so make sure that you keep that in mind. What are you most comfortable falling asleep in and around? And if you choose to lucid travel, what are you most comfortable using as a launching point? As a launching point for your astral body to explore the non-physical. So for the sleep chamber, what kind of fabrics would you prefer? Would you like one all-over fabric, or are we going to be mixing some of them together? Okay. Excellent. And how many pillows would you like? Would you like 4 pillows, 8 pillows, more or less? Let me know. Everything is looking so good. If you'd like to add a touch of nature into any of the rooms that we've designed, we can add any kind of flowers, fresh flowers, or trees, plants, any type of organic life that you wish. Okay, let's add a little bit of that in. Just make some quick notes of that. Your architectural plans are coming together beautifully, cohesively, and we will start the building process as soon as possible so that you can access your mind sanctuary ASAP and get to rest, healing, and sleep quickly. Okay. And if you have any additional rooms or anything you want to add, just give me a call and we will go ahead and add it to the blueprints, okay? This should be generated very, very quickly while you take a quick break and close your eyes. Before you know it, the sanctuary will be open to you. So just sit back, relax, and we're gonna work our magic and generate the 3-room special space for you right away.